All right, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. I'm Brent Christensen with the Chamber. Thanks for joining us for our December Coffee and Conversation, the last Coffee and Conversation of 2020. I think that's good and bad, but this is the fastest long year we've ever experienced, and if you're like me, you're excited to get it over with as soon as possible. Almost as excited as getting a vaccine as soon as possible. So we're looking forward to our session this morning. We do miss our host location. We wish we were all in the Carolina Theater right now, but do show them some love. Right now they're doing some movies, so if you are dying to see one of those Christmas movies, make sure you get over there. I know they did It's a Wonderful Life this week, but I'm sure there are some additional ones coming up. We miss our catering. We miss even having that Deep Roots Market parfait and all of the things all the wonderful things that they provided us. So make sure you get over there. As a matter of fact, we've got a prize for someone on this call, on this session from Deep Roots coming in the next hour or so. So we'll tell you in just a second how to sign up for that. But we also want to thank today's sponsor. We have a sponsor today, First National Bank, and this is the trickiest part of the presentation this morning. Is they want to show a video, and so Tracy's going to take over your screen and my screen, and show a video. So Tracy, go to it.
We're behind people rising to the challenge and neighbors looking after neighbors. We're behind small businesses with big ideas and struggling companies looking towards tomorrow. At First National Bank, we're behind every part of our community. We're working around the clock to ensure you have all the financial guidance and resources you need. And no matter what the future holds, you'll find us right where we've always been, behind you all the way.
We want to thank First National Bank for being our sponsor. I think under the cover of COVID, they have moved into their offices downtown, or in the process of moving into their offices downtown. So a brand new downtown tenant in a brand new building there right next to the ballpark. We can't wait to be able to go in and see their offices and cut a ribbon in person. Maybe we'll have a chance to do it virtually. But again, thank you to First National Bank for sponsoring this morning. Thanks also to our Circle of Champions. You can see there our Platinum, our Legacy Federal Credit Union, Cone Health, Lincoln Financial Group, Truist, Truliant Federal Credit Union, and VF Corporation. Our Gold is Novant Health, and our Silver, our Global Brands Group, Kelly Office Solutions, Ralph Lauren, Staunton Capital Incorporated, and Wake Forest Baptist Health. We thank all of them for helping us put this on this morning. We do have a digital drawing, so we want you to text PERK, that's P-E-R-K, to 55678. We'll put that in the chat if it's not already there, PERK to 55678. Fill out that registration, and the prize is a $25 gift certificate this morning from Deep Roots. Again, thanks everybody for being here. We want to go straight into our presentation. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce Nikita Green to you all. Nikita's been with us for a couple of years now, leading our Leadership Greensboro program, and has done a fantastic job leading that program. And so we have recently promoted Nikita to the Vice President of Leadership and Diversity at the Greensboro Chamber, which means she is also working with our Accelerate Greensboro, a minority business accelerator. You all will remember the Minority Business Accelerator, an idea that we borrowed from our inner city visit to Chattanooga. We are rebranding that as Accelerate Greensboro. And we've got an exciting new program that we want to tell you about. And actually, we want your help in identifying great candidates for this program that will be free of charge to them. And we think will make a huge difference to their business, and more importantly, to their business's bottom line. So Nikita, with that, I'm going to turn it over to you and let you make your presentation this morning. Thanks for being with us, everybody, and thank you to Nikita.
All right, good morning. Thank you, Brent. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here to hear about Scale to Excel. One of the Chamber's most important goals is to grow our own businesses. And so I'm really excited to talk to you today about our new program to do just that, Scale to Excel. So we already work with, as Brent said, we work exclusively with high growth minority-owned businesses in our Minority Business Accelerator that we now call Accelerate Greensboro. So we know that this program will further our reach and our impact through that accelerator. So I want to tell you a little bit about the accelerator briefly first. Accelerate Greensboro, the role of it is to foster the growth of local ethnic minority-owned businesses and to expand the region's minority entrepreneurial community. As Brent said, we used a couple of models actually and when we decided to form this accelerator, but we began in 2017, so we're still kind of young. But we began with 5 portfolio companies, so those are minority-owned businesses, and we now have 11 portfolio companies in our accelerator. These are all MWBE certified businesses with a high growth strategy. So that is the umbrella of the program. These are our, just so you'll know, these are the portfolio companies that we're currently working with. Just want to make sure we give them a shout out. So what is Scale to Excel? So Scale to Excel is a new component of Accelerate Greensboro. And this program will be powered by the national program Enterprise and their Streetwise Mba Curriculum. This is an executive education program, and it is for small business owners who want to scale their businesses for growth. This is also an opportunity for those owners to gain knowledge and experience through this really interactive peer learning cohort-based model. The other exciting thing about adding this program is that it is also a new bridge within our existing pipeline. We're partnering actually with Launch Greensboro as well, and that Launch Greensboro works exceptionally well with those businesses that are starting their business, they're ideating about a business and starting to grow. Our accelerator, those companies have already achieved growth and been in business for years. So this is a nice pipeline in between, a nice bridge between those programs that we have already. As I mentioned though, we're working with a national organization called Enterprise. So I want to tell you a little bit about why we chose to partner with Enterprise. As I mentioned, they have a program a curriculum rather, that they have been using for about 16 years now called the Streetwise Mba Curriculum. And they have been able to bring that curriculum across the country. They're in 75 cities nationwide. They have a network now of over 8,000 alumni that have completed the Streetwise Mba Curriculum. The really cool thing about Enterprise's model, they allow us to use this curriculum, but they encourage us to localize it so that it's still very much connected to and very much of Greensboro. Enterprise, as I said, they've been using this curriculum for 16 years, and they've been recognized by a number of organizations for their outstanding work with this curriculum and the impact that they're able to create with small businesses across the country. A really interesting thing, and I think is one of the things that we loved about it, is Enterprise, they have results. Their businesses who've completed their curriculum create jobs at a rate 11 times that of the private sector, which is exceptional for small businesses. Additionally, like I said, they're all about making impact and making sure that they are monitoring their impact. So overall, they have their companies have seen gains in employment, in revenue, and access to capital, and those impacts are persistent over time. So it's not just an immediate something that they see when someone completes the program, but this continues to be a part of that company's growth. In addition to look at this number here in the middle, 77% of the companies that have completed this curriculum experience revenue growth. That's exceptional. And that's exactly what we want to bring right here. Overall, Enterprise's mission is to create an inclusive economy, which is also why we started the Accelerate Greensboro, the Minority Business Accelerator. And they are doing this through specifically the growth of established small businesses that are located in low and moderate income communities. So Enterprise just has a proven model, as you can see in these numbers. They have a proven model of accelerating economic growth for small businesses. So let's dig into the curriculum a bit more. In addition to this being a program that is nationwide, like I said, it is still bringing it here to Greensboro means we have the opportunity to make sure that it is localized and it's catered to our organizations here. And so we'll do that through a number of ways. But first, I'll talk with you about the modules. So this program is a 7-month program. It includes 13 sessions. Over those 7 months, it'll be led by an excellent instructor. And there will be 4 basic modules throughout the program. That's business strategy and leadership, financial management, sales and marketing, and resource development, including talent, finances, and contracting. So in each of those modules, we'll also bring in guest experts that are from our community. So whether that they be experts in contract procurement, finances, talent development, or leadership, we'll be able to bring in people who have already demonstrated success and are experts in their field. And so our cohort will be able to continually be a part of and meet people who are already in the community and demonstrating success. So guest experts are a huge component in addition to those modules. Another cool component that I think will be great for our businesses here is the CEO mentoring group. So Enterprise uses a peer mentoring model. So the CEOs actually get together once a month as well to mentor each other, mentor and coach one another, to share resources and information, and really to just build stronger networks. Oftentimes, these companies end up doing business with one another as well. Likewise, there are other components that I think are really dynamic. They will also use live case studies, and as much as possible, those things will be tailored to our community as well. So you can not just hear theoretical information about small business success, but also see examples of it. And I think with each session, you'll have an opportunity to learn something that you can take back to your big program output. So the biggest thing that you'll take away from the program is a strategic growth action plan. And while that is a really big, it's a really big output, I want to make it clear that every session is, at each session, the Enterprise has structured their curriculum such that you can take something away, some tool, some resource from every single session. But at the end of this program, one of the outstanding things is that you will have completed a fully executable strategic growth action plan specifically for your business. So in addition to hearing from these experts, mentoring each other, and viewing these other case studies, you are literally spending this time, setting this time aside to work on your own business. So that strategy, that strategic growth action plan is something that you are working on and your instructor is helping you with throughout the program. So it's customized to you. It is your own plan. It is fully executable, and it's basically you're leaving this program with a roadmap that will improve your operational effectiveness and, and in general enhance your strategic positioning for your business. So it's a huge takeaway. So you will see this in some of our material about the program, but it is absolutely the truth is that you are literally not just working hard in your business, but within this program, you'll be working on your business so that you set it up for success. So who are we looking for to be a part of this program? As I said, our goal, since this is a part of our accelerator, our goal is to work with ethnic minority-owned businesses, and this is specifically as well for the CEO, or 51% owner. So the participant must be the CEO of the business or the 51% owner. We're also looking for people who have already been in business for a while, so have been in business at least 3 years, so have had an opportunity to work out some of the kinks and achieve some growth. And those companies, we're looking for companies that have at least 175,000 in annual revenues in their business. Because this program will be a huge commitment, it is also very important that the owner has at least one other full-time employee. In addition, another really critically important thing that's not necessarily here, but is important to note is that overall, we are looking for people who are willing and able to attend this class for 7 months and to fully complete all of the mandatory assignments and to complete, of course, program surveys, because that's how Enterprise is able to see if they're successful. And obviously to walk away and work on that strategic growth action plan. So we're definitely looking for someone who is also very committed. I wanted to just share with you quickly a testimonial from one of the companies that has completed the Enterprise program. And so I won't read everything to you, but I will read this particular quote because I think it's really significant from Scott Baker. His company is Skycom Courier. And he says that since completing the program, we've signed contracts with major anchor institutions, including Masco, Northeastern University, Harvard, Vanguard, and TJX Corporation, to list a few. In order to fulfill these contracts, we've been able to hire 35 new employees. Over and over again, those are the testimonials that Enterprise and the companies that they work with through the Streetwise Mba Curriculum. Those are the testimonials that they're able to bring, that they have grown, that they've reached new business owners, that they have been able to hire new employees, and that they've overall expanded their operation. So if you're a business owner who wants to create your own testimony, much like Scott Baker's, we can definitely help you with that. Please join us though first. Next week, we're offering a virtual information session. So we'll dig more into what to expect from the program, what the curriculum is like, what that experience is like. You'll hear about other examples of owners who in their stories and how this program has impacted them. So it's a great opportunity to also start to get to know other business owners in the community. So please do join us if you want more details about the curriculum and the program, specifically as an owner. So of course, we'd encourage you to continue to take next steps following that as well. After attending an information session, our applications are also due on January 8th. And that is available on our webpage here at the bottom. We'll also put that in the chat for you. And our first session will begin January 28th. I definitely am excited, like I said, to talk to anyone who might know business owners, who might be a perfect fit for this program. If you are a business owner and you think that this might be the right time for you to fully commit and work on your business, of course, I'd be happy to talk with you further. Please feel free to visit our webpage or contact me or both. We have some great information on the page. You can register for the information session there. You can request additional information. There's also some great videos that are on the site. So if you want to know more, even before the information session, there's a few videos on there as well. You can also hear testimonials from others. So I encourage you to visit our page as well as reach out to me if you have additional questions about Scale to Excel. I believe that we have a little bit of time as well. If you have any questions now, I'd be happy to take those also.
We do have some time for questions. Nikita, I'll start off, and I may have missed this in the presentation. What's the cost to folks to participate in this program?
Brent, you are awesome. That is the best part. There is no cost to participate in this program. So we know that, minority-owned businesses have been particularly hit hard this year with COVID. All of our businesses have, but those businesses have been impacted particularly hard. And so we're really appreciative for our sponsors who are helping us, VF and Truist, who are helping us to provide this program at no cost at all. One other thing that I think is really significant about that is Enterprise has set the value of this program at $15,000. So to be able to offer this at no cost, we're beside ourselves about that. I can't believe I didn't even say that. Thank you, Brent.
No, I like I said, I may have missed it. And how big of a cohort are we looking for in this group, Nikita? What's a good size cohort for this?
We're looking for up to 20 businesses, so no more than that, but we'd like to work with 20 businesses.
Great.
Thank you, Brent.
You're welcome. I'm going to shut up now because I'm sure there are other questions from others on the line, and I don't want to monopolize everything.
I'll check the chat. Any questions, anyone?
And we would certainly invite you to unmute yourself if you want to ask. If you don't want to type, and we get that. If some of you are on a phone, it's not as easy to type. But if you want to unmute yourself and ask, that's perfectly fine as well.
All right.
Nikita, yeah, you got to give it the 7 seconds,
yeah.
right?
Hi, Nikita. This is Pam Barnes. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, doing well. So you said it's a 7-month program. What is the time commitment? Like on a weekly basis, monthly basis?
That's a good question. So there will be 2 sessions per month, and those are 3-hour sessions, and a total of 13 sessions in that 7 months.
Great.
Sure. Thank you for your question.
All right, Nikita, are you seeing that chat? We're starting to get populated. Let me help you with it. What other cities is this program in? Are any peer cities doing this program, and are they having similar results? So where else could we find this program?
Yeah, so like I said, Enterprise has brought this model to 75 different cities, similar-ish cities to ours. It's in Richmond, Virginia, and it's actually their state small business organization that is running that program. It's in Greenville. They have a program in Louisville. They have a program in Indianapolis as well. Trying to think, there's one other one. Oh, and they do have a similar model in Charlotte as well.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
And when you said Greenville, you meant Greenville, South Carolina, right?
Greenville, South Carolina.
South Carolina. Yep.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So we'll be the only chamber of commerce in North Carolina to run this program.
That's awesome.
Are you doing this all virtually? Or is
yes.
it face-to-face interaction, or how are you doing that?
We're definitely going to start the program virtual, given the circumstances. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we'll see if we can all get outside and be in person again. But we'll start virtually.
Nikita, days and times that the program will be for folks who are considering.
We are planning to meet on Wednesdays from 4 to 7 p.m.
So allow everybody to get the good bit of their workday in, and then move from 4 to 7. I think that's a great time frame.
Yes, and especially now with kids still being home, that hopefully that means that they'll be past online school as well.
Well, and they're not going to, for the most part, people are kids are not going to school on Wednesdays. I learned that yesterday when I tried to wake my daughter up to go to school, and she immediately snapped back and said, Dad, I don't go to school on Wednesdays. Could you please remember that?
Yeah.
And I get it. I get it. The criteria for being eligible to do the program is a question.
Yes. So we're looking for people who've been in business for at least 3 years. It must be the CEO or 51% owner that is the participant. Companies that have annual revenue of at least $175,000 and a ethnic minority owned business.
Gotcha. A good question here. Is there a way to audit the program? The reason I'm asking is because I work for the district fine arts department, and we're looking to eventually launch a separate arts entity for sustainability reasons. So not a business owner, but the curriculum might be helpful in that regard.
Well, so not necessarily at this time, but there may be other ways to plug in with Enterprise. They are an incredibly helpful, resourceful group of people, so we could certainly connect you with Enterprise if that's helpful to you.
Great, and I think we've got a great. If you look on there, Holly has sent out the enterprise.org website out there for you as well. Great.
Oh, thank you, Holly.
Great, thank you so much.
Any other questions? Let me see if I can go through this and see. I think I've gotten to most of them. If I haven't, like I said, feel free to unmute yourself. Ainsley has a great question. If your business is a little too small now, how do you start to get involved with the chamber to build up to this program? We've got an awful lot of opportunities for that. Nikita, I'll let you start.
Yeah, I definitely think, as I said, this will be a wonderful pipeline build between our kind of early start, stage 1 programs and this program. So if someone is not quite there yet, our organization Launch Greensboro has a number of different programs, Launch Lab 101, Launch Lab Growth, Launch Sustain. So there's a number of programs that they have. They're a good resource to plug into. And actually they have courses that are beginning January and February for business owners that are not quite at the stage 2.
And I would also be remiss if I didn't say that you get an opportunity, everybody on this call gets an opportunity to see the results of one of those launch programs Monday evening at 5 o'clock. Luann, I'm looking at you, you're nodding, that's good. We will put the link in the chat. It's demo day, so you'll get to see a number of entrepreneurs and what they've been working on in terms of starting and growing their companies as well. And we'd love for you to sign up and join us for that. Again, 5 o'clock on Monday. In the chat right now is a connection to the Launch Greensboro program and to the demo day tickets. So we'd love to have you join us for that.
Yeah, Brent, a couple of the people on this call are presenting on Monday night. I see them. I know Jasmine, Natalie.
Great. We'll look forward to that.
We're excited.
Well, I want to just thank everyone for being here to learn more about Scale to Excel. I really appreciate it, and please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have other questions. And please do join us for the December 15th information session at 4 p.m. You definitely won't be disappointed. You'll get to meet the great team from Enterprise too, and we're pretty sure that you will enjoy them as much as we have. So thank you again, and I hope everyone has a great day.
Nikita, thank you. We'll give you the virtual standing ovation, as we all have learned to do. Thank you for your time this morning. And I'm going to turn it over to Tracy as I told you, go upstairs and wake up the teenager for school. So Tracy, I'm going to let you take it away and get to the networking part of this program.
Okay, Brent, can I hold you for 1 minute and get you to talk about Try It Together?
I can, yes, absolutely. So we know it's Christmas time and we're all out buying gifts these days. And what we would like for you to do as you're all buying gifts is think local first. Look local first is what we're calling it. It's part of a bigger endeavor throughout the Triad called Try It Together, #Try It Together. we would love, as you all are making these local purchases, to go on social media and tag hashtag Triad Together. I promise you soon there are going to be some really good prizes that will go along with that. So you're going to want to have tagged yourself of buying purchases locally. You can go on our website and click on the Look Local First banner, or you can just follow the link that Holly has just put in the chat to chamber-owned businesses, or chamber member businesses, excuse me, that are participating in this. And let's not forget our restaurants. Let's certainly not forget them as you're buying food for takeout right now. If you're buying gift certificates for folks, I know I would love some gift certificates for food as well. As my family says, for I'm the hardest person to buy for, but everybody loves food. So make sure that you're looking for opportunities to buy gift certificates. But again, certificates from restaurants. But again, hashtag Triad Together on all of your social media outlets. Thank you, Tracy, for allowing me to do that.
Thank you, Brent. Now you can go wake her up.
Now
All right, so as Brent said, we just want everybody to focus on shopping and dining local through the holiday season. You can find that list on the Chamber website. You can also check out our social media every single day. We're doing holiday highlights, so we're spotlighting items and different restaurants every single day. Out of every $100 you spend, $68 stays in the Triad. So the Triad Together Challenge, we ask folks to try to spend $1,000 this holiday in the community. If 10 people do that, that's $6,800. So we are definitely hoping that folks will share that link, get that information out there. And then remember, once we hit January, things slow down. I say everybody goes on their post-holiday diet and everybody gets those credit card bills and starts to save, but keep in mind we got to keep this thing going well into the spring. Another reminder this morning, we will have no coffee and conversation in January. In January, we host our annual meeting, so we don't have coffee and conversation. The annual meeting will be January 27th. It is going to be fantastic. It's going to be one of the most fun virtual events that we've put on since we've gone into virtual events. We will host the annual meeting on January 27th. You can find information. Holly will stick that in the chat. But we are working with a local filmmaker to produce a documentary about Greensboro's response and some of the stories that came out of some of the very creative and innovative ways that local companies and local individuals banded together to step up during the challenge. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a little bit different, not the typical go online and listen to the presentation. We'll do some awards. We'll be passing the gavel to our new board chair, but we'll have this amazing documentary, so something fun and different to watch on the digital format. And then we'll also have breakout rooms with different topics. So there'll be breakout rooms for general networking. There's going to be a breakout room for first-time attendees. We'll have a breakout room with the crew that's putting together the documentary to learn more about that process. You can go into a breakout room with Brent and our new board chair and our past board chair. So there's a regular ticket. There's a premium ticket to get into those breakout sessions. So make sure you check all of that out on the website. We're going to go into our virtual networking now. So turn on your cameras, raise your hand if you'd like to share something about your business. Typically, we ask folks to spend about 30 seconds, just tell us a little bit about what's going on with you. We'd love to hear from some of our retail and restaurants as well that are on here about some specials you have going on, but you can just tell us about your business in general. You can raise your hand using the raise hand function or put in the chat that you'd love to speak and Ainsley and I will catch it. So who's gonna go first in December?
I would love to be that person that calls someone out and ask Natalie if she would talk a little bit about what's going on at Magnolia House, because I love following their social media at all times, but during this holiday season, there's some great stuff going on, and I've been loving it.
Hey, thanks, Ainsley. Good morning, everybody. So yes, we are busy little bees over at Magnolia House. We do have our virtual holiday programming that's going on right now. We've posted, so please, it's on our Facebook. If you want to go join us on Facebook to see those recorded sessions. And when you're looking at them, pull your kids in the room. It's just a way for us to try and engage and come into sitting in your living room with you. I will say this, if you guys could just note December 19th and 20th, those are some very special days for Magnolia, and we'll be talking more about that actually today. So if you can just note those days, and we look forward to that special time with you as well. So our Magnolia Shoebox meal program, we've been talking a lot about that. We've actually included that in our delivery and to go. So we do Grubhub and DoorDash on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays between 11 and 3. And please feel free to take part in that to continue to support us so we can keep our doors open. And then we also have our Friendmas going on, our Merry Friendmas. And so these are really intimate ways to come together with your family. It is a maximum of 10 people. You get your own safe, private space in Magnolia. And those are really great gift cards as well that can be used into 2021. So it's a lot of other things going on. Please subscribe to our website so we can keep you guys connected and in the loop. And again, please listen out for December 19th and 20th. Thanks, Ainsley.
Thanks, Natalie. Drew.
Yes. Hey, just back in here, my second coffee and conversation. As you know, I'm with the Triad City Beat, and just wanted to say a quick thank you to the Chamber as a whole for helping us with our annual gift guide, which is now running and runs for two more weeks. Again, dovetailing on the whole local message, we want to support that. We are supporting that. And with the Chamber's help, we've got some really good advertiser spotlights in the paper about some places to go and really help with your holiday shopping. So thanks again to the Chamber for generously sponsoring this and having your appearance in the paper as well.
Thank you, Drew. Okay, a reminder from Guilford Works that the County Workforce Development Board is here to support workforce needs. Fred, did you want to speak?
Sure. Thanks for having us, and appreciate this gathering. Just to remind everybody, Guilford Works, we serve businesses and job seekers. Our job is to connect those job seekers to opportunities. So we're here to support businesses to help you with your recruitment, screening. You can post positions. We do hiring events. We're doing virtual hiring events at this time because of COVID. Again, we're here to support you. We do have what we call work-based learning programs to offset some of the hiring costs, which on our on-the-job training, we can reimburse you 50% during that training period. So it's something to really help offset some of those needs. And if you have incumbent workers and the skill gaps that you need to address, we also have grants that could be up to $20K to address those needs also.
Awesome. Thank you, Fred.
Thank you.
All right, Copper Seed.
Hi, everyone. I'm Vishali Shah, and I am fairly new to the Chamber. I joined about 6 weeks ago, almost 2 months. And 6 months ago, I launched Copper Seed, which is a financial education planning and coaching firm. I joined my two passions. I was a public education teacher in my first career and served as a financial advisor for Piedmont Trust Company for about 9 years in my second career. So if you know anyone who could benefit from financial education, or if you have employees or students, I engage with schools and employers to offer this service to their students and employees. So so glad to be a part of the Chamber. I have to say, every time that I learn more about the Chamber, I'm just so impressed by all the offerings and the connectivity, and just what a wonderful group to be a part of. So thank you.
Thank you. We look forward to being able to meet you in person and have some of these events in person but thank you so much for joining, and let us know if you need anything at all. Tony's got his hand raised from O. Henry and Proximity.
Hey, everybody. How are y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Doing great. Glad to be on the call, and certainly excited to share some of the fun stuff we've got going on at the O. Henry, Proximity, of course, Green Valley Grill, Printworks Bistro, and Lucky 32. All our businesses are open, and we've actually got a wonderful offer that's going on right now that is we've dubbed our reopening special, which is $299 for an overnight guest room, inclusive of $150 food and beverage credit. So you do the math, that's like getting the room for $149. And we actually decided to extend that as a gift certificate option in this holiday season. So I'll post in the chat there the location for our Equid store, which is where you can purchase those gift certificates or gift certificates to the restaurant. And we feel really good about all the safety protocols that we've got in place. So come on out and see us. And also some great New Year's Eve happenings. It'll be a little different, not quite as lively, but if you're looking for a place to come out with your sweetheart or otherwise, alone to just sort of have a calm evening, it'll be a fun place to be. So thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Tony. Deborah Hooper told me the other day that I can get lunch at Lucky 32 now. Yes, we've got it for to go. So that's really, really great. And we're excited to be offering that now too. Yes, very excited. Angela Fowler.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I wanted to say greetings. I'm a former Chamber of Commerce employee in Eden, North Carolina, in Rockingham County. Hi. And earlier this year, due to financial constraints due to COVID, they had to downsize my position, and I missed the chamber. I live in Guilford County now, and this morning I said, let me check online and see what's happening at the Greensboro Chamber of Commerce. And in 2 minutes, you were having a coffee. So I logged in. Glad to see everybody. I love the way you handle everything. This is very informative. And for the young lady, Nikita, I think that is a great program that you all have put in place. And I wish you much success on that. And thank you for giving me time to speak to you this morning.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you.
Awesome. Albert.
Hello. Can
Hi.
you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, happy holidays to everyone. I hope everyone's having a great holiday season and a safe one as well. My name is Albert. I'm West African. I have a video production business. I help small businesses maximize their social media promotions by creating and managing targeted advertisements with high quality videos. So if you're looking to grow your business in 2021 with targeted ads and high quality videos, make sure to reach out to me. I'll leave my information in the chat below. And once again, I hope everyone has a safe and wonderful holiday season.
Thank you, Albert.
Thank you.
Peter Muniz. Did he leave? He was in the chat. Okay, let's move to Gate City Graphics. Okay, they were in the chat too. David Small.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is David Small with Skyline Video Pros. Forgive me as I move about the day from site to site. Definitely wanted to just thank the chamber, thank Ms. Heavenly Walker for reaching out to me, Ms. Nikita Green for her leadership and the things that she's putting together to strengthen small businesses. Hello to my fellow entrepreneurs. It's great to see you. Hasn't this been the great 2020 vision that we prayed for coming into this year, to really be that challenge and that change as we move forward in the future, and give us this planning and learning opportunity as we continue to pivot, continue to adapt and overcome and excel our business to the next level, and excel our community to really be that example of what is possible here in Greensboro, what's possible here in North Carolina. So again, I just want to thank each and every one of you for your participation. Thank the leadership team, and I'm looking forward to meeting you all and working in the future. If you need any aerial videography, orthomosaic mapping, and any type of professional video production, please check us out on Instagram or our website. You can always find us under Skyline Video Pros. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks, David. We do have a winner of our giveaway. So the $25 Deep Roots gift card is going to go to Kara Batar. So Ainsley will get with you, Kara, to get you that gift card.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. We also have John Bennett.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Well, it's nice to see the crowd that we've got this morning. Glad to see it back. And yes, we're in the holiday season. Everybody's happy, but remember, we're going to go into 2021. The company that I have is a company called Fractional Sales and Management Associates. And I've been doing numerous presentations to civic groups about, as we plan for 2021, think about your budgets, think about what direction you go, but also make certain you have a fallback plan if things don't go exactly the way you want. And, you know, we are glad to help with new clients in helping them take a good, crisp look at their budget and how are you addressing the 2021 year. What we also offer is 2 hours of free consulting just to be able to help you out. This is kind of like our civic give back, and it gives us a chance to get to know each other. So we are Fractional Sales and Management Associates. We work on an outsourced basis, more like a C-suite, outsourced C-suite. And we'd love to get to know you. Okay, thank you, everybody. Have a Merry Christmas, too.
Thank you, John. Okay, so Peter is driving. So I will tell you, Peter's with Gate City Graphics. He's put his info in the chat. We want him to be safe, but he does custom decals. He does apparel, bulk orders. So definitely check him out, but he's driving. Holly Holiday has her hand up.
Hey, Tracy. Hi, everyone. Happy holidays. And I just wanted to check in and say hello and thank you to Nikita and to the Chamber for all their support. And I have holiday creative marketing, and I do marketing, design, corporate identities, websites. A lot of people in the last week are like, I need my website up on, January 1st because we're doing a new year and a new energy out there. So if anyone, a small business is needing help, I do marketing coaching to bring in and help remember why you're in business and bring your heart in, because a lot of times we get so bogged down that we forget why we're in business and why we're doing what we do. So I would love to help, and everyone have a great holiday.
Thank you, Holly. Kara, good morning.
Morning. Hi, my name is Kara Nicole Batar, and I teach Kundalini Yoga, and I also am an optimization coach. I have a JD from Duke University School of Law, and I worked in high-stakes corporate litigation at one of the largest firms in the Southeast. And my whole life I've been looking for ways like, how do we have success and happiness and health, and can these things go together? And so I found the answers I was looking for. And so now really what I've done is dedicated my life to showing this to other people, that they can have health and happiness and success. They can excel, and it doesn't have to come with a sacrifice. And so right now I'm offering online live streamed Kundalini Yoga classes. And if anybody is new to Kundalini Yoga, it's quite different from probably what you're used to with a yoga class. It really is for everybody. Anybody can benefit from it. And I'm also doing optimization coaching, and I have a new program coming out January 17th. And so thank you so much for having this. And I'm super excited that I was the winner. Can't say I've won too many things in my life, so that's exciting. So thank you.
Awesome. And that's such a good one. That's such a good one to get to.
Yeah.
It is. Jasmine. Jasmine's not on video, but we were going to get her on audio.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay. Great morning, everyone. Excuse my voice. I'm getting over strep throat a little bit, but I am Jasmine Beard of Joy Consulting, and we partner with small to medium-sized businesses to provide strategic planning so that they can achieve customer retention, revenue growth, while improving their quality of service. And as Nikita and Tracy mentioned earlier, I will be pitching at Demo Day. And we have a great team of a cohort of colleagues that will also be pitching. So we'd love for you to support us.
Awesome. Thank you, Jasmine. All right. Well, we have a few minutes left. We'll keep the floor open, but I know Ainsley, let's give a shout out to Faint and Goat.
All right, I was unmuting myself. Yes, so also I was thinking about, in the spirit of buying local, gift certificates, absolutely. But if any of y'all have ever been to Lucky 32, their voodoo sauce is like the end all be all, goes on everything. You can buy it at many of our local grocers. I know you can buy it in the local section at Lowe's Foods, which is a regionally, locally owned grocery store. Can we get it at Greensboro-based Fresh Market? I don't know. So just check out. But voodoo sauce makes a great stocking stuffer. So I want to say that. The other thing I wanted to talk about is normally on here we have a few members of some of our leads groups. So those are kind of lead generating groups that we have at the chamber. So if you haven't gotten involved with those, please reach out to any of us. They are great groups to be involved with. Another group that we have are our ambassadors, and several of them are on the call today. We love them. They are our kind of voice of the membership. And tonight, we are doing our ambassador kind of end of the year meeting and social. And what we're going to be doing as part of it is we've gotten these awesome cocktail kits from Faint and Goat Spirits, Greensboro Distilling. So if you just want to amp up a party, if it's you got a cocktail lover, someone super fancy you need to get an unusual present for, they have a rotating list of holiday themed cocktail mixers, and then they suggest what spirit you would want to put in with it. And so our ambassadors are coming by the chamber today to pick up their little kit, and then we're going to have a Zoom party this afternoon. So Faint and Goat, awesome, super fun, really interesting gift. I will also give a little shout out. On Saturday, their very first bourbon will be out into the world. So if you need a little fun project to bring you downtown to start your shopping on Saturday, certainly consider going over there. And then I think this Saturday and Sunday, DGI has the reverse holiday parade. So you can just get everything done in one weekend.
Yes, this is the weekend of the reverse holiday parade, also called the Balloon Regatta. So to be safe this year, the parade will be stationary. So you will see a lot of the bands on the sides of the road. You'll see the balloons. You'll see a lot of the things. Encourage you to decorate your vehicle and come downtown and drive through the parade. So that'll be fun this weekend. Stop by the Faint and Goat and be one of the first folks to pick up the bourbon, which Ainsley and I got to see, but we could not leave with yesterday as much as we tried. So thank you all. Again, reminder, we take January off for annual meeting. Get your annual meeting tickets. We will return in February to virtual coffee and conversation the third Thursday of every month. If we do not see you before then, happy holidays. As a reminder, all members are also invited to Member Engagement Monday. So the last one of those will be on this upcoming Monday. You can find that on our calendar as well. We'd love to see you there for a smaller networking session. But it's been wonderful. We look forward to seeing you again in 21.